Hello, I'm Shirley Orlando of Island Bazaar, UkuleleParadise.com in Huntington Beach, Surf City, USA. Okay, I'd like to play a song for you right now, and it's called Side by Side. I've always liked this song because it kind of gives the message that no matter how tough times get, as long as you have each other, it'll be all right. Okay, this is Side by Side. Oh, we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. Oh, we got a barrel of money, maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side. Don't know what's coming tomorrow, maybe it's troubles and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the rain should fall? Just as long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. When they've all had their quarrels and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just a traveling along, singing our song side by side. Just a traveling along, singing our song side by side. I hope you like that tune. As I said, it's one of my favorite old songs. And I have thousands that I love, just thousands. Don't you just love music? I mean, you just can never run low on it. And that's one thing I like about it. It's always there. No matter what mood you're in, it's ready for you. So on Side by Side, I use several techniques, and a couple of them I've already shown you on YouTube already if you want to look at some of the other tunes. But in this song, I do a lot of what's called muting. Now, when you're doing an upbeat tune and you're going, for instance, through all, let's see, where are we? All kinds of weather, what if the rain should fall? You hear that chop sound? I'm getting a real choppy percussive sound there during the middle of that because I don't want the chords to ring together. If the chords ring together, it sounds kind of mishy-mashy, all muddled up together. So that's where muting comes in. And let me show you how to do muting. Let's just start with a D7th chord, for instance. If you'll play a D7th, now I happen to play in this song, I play this alternate D7th, the two-finger style, and I find that really handy when you're coming off of an A7th. You're already on an A7th, so use your second and third fingers on this D7th, which is your your second finger over on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and your third finger on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. That's a D7th I use in this song instead of the standard D7th, because when I'm coming off of an A7th, my two fingers are right there. They're right there. Just put them down. That's it. You don't have to jump all over the fingerboard, nothing. So it's very easy after you're coming off of that to go to the D7th. Now back to the muting. To do muting, what you have to do is do it again hundreds of times. Every technique that you want to learn on a musical instrument has to be done in repetition over and over again. I cannot stress that enough. Lift your fingers up. When you play the chord, you lift them up instantly, and kind of lay them back. You see what happens when you kind of lay them back? Don't press them down, but just lift them up and lay them back. And what you get is this. Sometimes the whole chord doesn't ring through, but a lot of times I want to tell you something. When you're strumming a ukulele, you're playing a snare drum. There is a lot of percussion on a ukulele in the strumming part of the ukulele. So don't worry too much if you don't have the chord ringing out for a long time. That's what the muting is for. For instance, when we go through all kinds of weather, listen to the muting. What if the rain should fall? Just as long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. Now, in between those chords there, what I'm doing is lifting lifting the pressure on my fingers right away. As soon as I hit it once, hit the chord, lift it, and lay back your fingers softly on the strings. That's called muting, and it's a very effective technique on your chords. Watch me play a little bit of, I can't think of any song. The universal song for banjo players and ukulele players, 5'2". Watch some of the techniques I use in this, and I do a lot of muting besides some other things. 5'2", eyes are blue, coochie, 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 coo. Has anybody seen my gal? Turned up nose, roll down hose, if she loves me, no one knows. Has anybody seen my gal? You're running 5'2", all covered with fur, diamond rings, all those things. You can bet your life it isn't her. By coochie, coochie, coo, coochie, 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 coo. Has anybody seen my gal? Has anybody seen my gal? Okay, just to demonstrate the muting, I exaggerated it somewhat. You don't need to exaggerate it that much when you play it, but it is so effective in playing upbeat and up-tempo songs that you will cut out a lot of the ring from one chord into another if you start doing a little bit of muting. All right, thank you very much. Shirley Orlando, ukuleleparadise.com.